right, Grant, it's time to light the jack-o'-lanterns, leave out some candy, and watch some hoops. This should be a spooktacular game.
You're right, B.A. I mean,
Portis is checked in for the Bucks. MP comes in for Antetokounmpo. You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Setting the floor for Detroit. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Durant out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Bogdanovich against Ingles. Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Back to Cunningham. Here's Ivy, covered by MP. 6 to shoot. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Shoots. Rebounded by the Pistons. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ivy. Fires for 3. Detroit, no good that time either.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Here's Middleton. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Clark, Chris Middleton not slowing down when it comes to his production.
Yeah, I love the fact he's improved so much as a passer, B.A. Sharing the ball more than he ever has and doing it more effectively. And, of course, we know what he can do when he looks to score. He is a bucket.
That free throw good from Middleton.
The rise of Chris Middleton has been fantastic to watch. He's proven to be a very skilled two-way threat and a lethal clutch scorer.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Bucks. Allen comes in for Holiday. And let's not forget, Middleton is a former second-round pick, Clark.
And he's had to work harder because of that, B.A., and that's part of what has led to his greatness, the fact that he's had to work so hard to prove to himself and to others that he belongs.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
It's Middleton on the wing. Here's MP. That shot off the mark. And Detroit the other way now. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
A divisional battle. Tonight, the first installment of 4 games between these teams. A chance to establish pecking order.
That's always valuable, not just to win, but seeding advantages down the line. I'm looking forward to this.
Yep, count it. Now, there always seems to be some debate about MP's place in the league, but I do think he passes the eye test.
Well, if you know what to look for, the answer is clear. MP may not always have an impressive stat line, but you can just tell he's a difference maker on the court.
Here's Wiseman. Milwaukee with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Looking to end the drought. That shot off. Good work defensively by Crowder. Here's Allen. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And it's Wiseman missing. Pass to Allen. To the middle. Here's MP. Shoots a fadeaway. And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Bucks on top. They're up by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
14. And please give a big round of applause for your...
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second. Alec Burks is out there with Ivy. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duren in at the 5 spot. Burks passes to Stewart, right wing. Here's Ivy. He's covered by Holiday. Ivy's shot is off. Milwaukee in the lead.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Giannis with the dunk.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
Pass to Ivy. For Milwaukee, Ingles, he's checked in for Connaughton, and MP is subbed in for Carter. Bagley's checked in for the Pistons. Bogdanovic against Ingles. Here's Ivy. Pass to Duren. And the shot's good. Duren's gotten 4 this quarter. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, BA, it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with... playoff potential.
So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunks?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Crowder, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Pistons trailing. Diallo outside. Bogdanovic passes to Wiseman. Cunningham outside. Outside Bogdanovic. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. MP right side. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Ingles against Diallo. Pass to Cunningham. Now Bagley. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to MP. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. For 3, Diallo. No good that time. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
Outside Bogdanovich. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Oh, Grant, looking at the career of Bojan Bogdanovich, he's been so steady.
Yes, he has, B.A. He's really Mr. Consistency. Always averages double figures. Always shoots it well from three. Bojan can play the 3 or the 4. Someone you can really rely on as a teammate.
And, you know, Bojan Bogdanovich, not an elite athlete by NBA standards, but he's a live weapon because he can really shoot the ball and put it on the floor. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Middleton finds MP. Here's Crowder. He's covered by Bagley. Crowder, pass to MP. Launches it. Again, MP missing.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Floats one, and that one's good. Cunningham.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in his game.
Fires it from 18, and it's Middleton, that time on the assist by MP. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Presence of mind, really important. You know, this game is more mental than physical. And Middleton is a guy who stays in the moment. He's exceptional at knocking down a good shot off a good.
And so it's Milwaukee with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been the And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween. Getting ready for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Allen, he's checked in for Middleton. And MP is subbed in for Ingles. They've got MP. Grayson Allen is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Drew Holiday. And it's Portis in at the center position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. The first one falls. And Grant, you played on a Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Ingles comes in for Allen. Antetokounmpo from down in the low post, it goes. Antetokounmpo's got 12.
You know, in that first half, a lot more three-point shooting. Since then, though, they've dialed it back.
Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. From the baseline. And it's Cunningham missing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
MP outside. Three-pointer, Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his third assist of the night.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Bagley's checked in for Stewart. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Bucks have gotten 7 of 15 shots to hit in this second half. Antetokounmpo finds Ingles. Here's MP. Second shot opportunity, and the bucket is good from Antetokounmpo in deep. Antetokounmpo has got 6 points in the quarter. Cunningham passes to Bagley, and the bucket is good.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
From deep three-point range, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
All you got to do is move the basketball.
It's going with a whole new group out there. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Wiseman's checked in. Here's Cunningham, setting the floor for the Pistons. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with James Wiseman, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
He made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. From deep, MP. The shot misses, and it's Detroit the other way. A nice shot by Ivy.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Bucks.
You know, we talk about this often. Second chance points can be the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, they hit the offensive glass with a purpose and made the most of those extra touches.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
Yeah, this is far from the last word of the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jrue Holiday.
Tell you what, this guy worked his behind off on both ends of the floor. He was really an intimidating presence out there.
Oh, another miss by MP. Cunningham against Connaughton. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham, and there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Antetokounmpo outside. Here's MP. Second chance effort. Here's Lopez. Banked it in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 21.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Joseph. Here's Livers. And again, the Pistons missing. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure they're